Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for your patience. We're joined with the head coach of the Jamaica Senior Men's National Team, Coach Steve McClaren, ahead of the World Cup Qualifier, Bermuda against Jamaica, right here at the Bermuda National Stadium. We will now open the floor for questions. For members of the media, please raise your hand, and once you're indicated and called upon, then we can be able to pose with your questions. So we'd like to start this afternoon. Yes, go ahead.
Afternoon, Coach. Ross Clark from the Royal Gazette, the Bermuda newspaper. Welcome to Bermuda, first of all.
Thank you, pleasure.
And obviously, I hope you won't mind a few Bermuda-centric questions. I'm sure you will start analysing the team and watch some videos. And give me a quick take on what you think Bermuda's strengths and weaknesses are, what you're going to need to cope this year.
Look, I think Bermuda have done unbelievable to be at this stage. Watched many games. Great spirit. I think before we think of anything about tactics, about how we're going to score, strengths, weaknesses, how we're going to defend, we have to respect Bermuda. Why? Because of the spirit that they've got within the camp, within the group. You can see that when they play. You can see that when they score. You can see that when they celebrate together. And they've had good results to get to this stage. And I've said to all our players, this is not going to be an easy game. And we need to fight. We need to be together. We need to match Bermuda's spirit. If we do that, then we have a good chance of winning the game. If we don't do that, Bermuda can be very dangerous.
Yeah, Bermuda was the lowest ranked team left at this stage of the competition in the CONCACAF region. Does that put extra pressure on you, knowing that you are expected to win this game fairly comfortably?
I don't expect to win this game fairly comfortably, and when I've watched games, we played Cuba. They beat Cuba twice. We played Honduras. They were 2-0 up at half-time against Honduras, and unlucky 5-3 in the end, and a good performance even away from home where it was only 2-0. Dominican Republic, we've watched that game. I don't know, what was it, 70, 75 minutes, 1-1. So we know that this is not going to be an easy game. We've experienced these games where we're expected to win, and we have to be professional, do our job, make sure we match the spirit, and make sure that we get the win. That's what we came here for, and it's what, you're absolutely right, it's what we expect, and therefore we have to deliver.
I just, after a quick word from you on Naki Wells, I spoke with him yesterday about you, and he was very complimentary about you as not just as a coach, but as a man. Just after some words from you about Naki's professionalism and the threat that he poses.
Yeah, Naki's very dangerous. I signed him for QPR. I remember from London, the train up to the northwest to convince him to come to QPR. We were struggling at the time. We needed a goal scorer. He came in. He was fantastic. Not just on the field, but off the field. Great character, very bubbly, very positive, and a goal scorer all his career. So no matter what age, he is the most dangerous player. But you have other good players, by the way. I like Parfit and Russell and Critchlow and people like that are very good. You've got a good balance to the team, and as I say, we've been expected to win before. It's not easy, but we just have to respect Bermuda, treat the game right, which I'm sure we will do, prepare right, and hopefully win the game.
And just finally from me, on a personal note, you've coached all around the world, top teams, Man United, England. What would it mean for you to lead a team like Jamaica to the World Cup?
It's why I came a year ago exactly. So, of course, that was the enticement. That was the goal, shall we say. And we're in the final stages of that. We've been preparing for a year, and I had no hesitation once there was an interest from Jamaica to be national coach. I knew them before from working with FIFA, but also, you know, it would take a lot to make me leave Manchester United, and this job did. And I hope it's justified. I hope I can help. That's the key thing. That's what I'm here to do, is to help Jamaica, the island, the diaspora around the world, that we can get to the World Cup, which we haven't been to since '98.
Great, thanks. I wish you good luck. Maybe not too much luck, but
Thank you.
thanks for your time.
Yes, Coach, since announcing the squad last week, are there any adjustments to the lineup, to squad injury reports that you want to share? Or?
Yeah, it's been a tough window. 3 weeks ago, we looked as if we had some of the players that we've not got now. So, likes of Andre Blake and Lembakisa, Pinnock, Bell. You know, it's nearly a back four that we've got missing. Midfield, Bobby Reid, Damari Gray, Leon Bailey. So we're missing some very important players for us. But we brought in very good players. They're young players, they're inexperienced players. This will be fantastic for them, but we're not talking about experience, we're talking about coming here and getting the job done and using the experienced players that we've got to make sure that we do the job and find a way to win.
And as far as some of the guys that you mentioned that you brought in, you guys, how are they adjusting, guys like Kyle Duncan, guys like Bailey, how are they adjusting to the past couple of days of practices that you had in Jamaica?
They've been great, to be fair. Their attitudes, they're young, they're enthusiastic, they listen, they want to learn, and the training's been very good. We hope we have another good session today, and preparation is key in terms of winning football matches. So we hope, so far so good. We hope today to finish things and make sure that we're ready for 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
Thanks, Coach.
Any further questions?
Good. Thanks. We'll know how the is.
Oh yes.
Thank you very much, everyone.